All right, and we are broadcasting. So, hey everyone, welcome back to the next edition of The Song of the Wilds.
Yay!
This is episode 39. Like always, I cannot understand how we ever got this far. As always, I am Evan. I am your dungeon master, and everyone here are my bitches who, for some reason, agreed to play this game with me. And we have a Troy.
Hi, Troy.
Oh, Troy's here. So,
all right. So, as always, before we get started, I would like to open up the floor to any and all announcements we all might have. But before we do, I would like to give a special shout out to our polo player, Liam, for sending Carly and I an entire massive gift box of Maine. Wait, was it Maryland or Maine?
Maryland.
Thank you. Sorry.
Maryland.
Thank you, Maryland. A bunch of
Maryland
goodies. Popcorn, cheese puffs. We got new mugs, which I got right here with my water.
Nice.
I'm gonna go get mine in 1 second.
I wish my mom was on right now.
Got my dungeon mat right here.
I like how mine is red. And hold on, he got us a buddy, which I lovingly named Mr. Krabs. Give me 1 second.
You named him Mr.
Crab, I'm gonna be fine with that. If it's not, I'm gonna be upset.
It is a crab.
No one's gonna get when you're given a Maryland themed gift package, you have to have a stuffed crab in it. So.
It has to have a crab in it if you're getting a Maryland gift box.
Yeah.
You know, considering what we do here, we need to put a little voice box inside that crab, give it a little crown, and when you press the Claude So's, it goes, "Hello, everyone. Great Crab here with another story."
No, I got it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, congrats, sailor, you made it to Friday.
Oh,
That actually makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He pinch.
he's an adorable little bugger, and he pinch.
He
But
pinch.
yeah, as of right now...
Oh, and then hold on.
But
This is another thing.
I'm not done yet. Oh, the mug.
Yes.
really?
It says, I'm a fucking natural. Which I very much appreciate.
Of course.
Now, Evan, I am done.
Okay. I thought at first that you were just gonna move on to another topic.
Nope. I mean, I will, but I'm gonna wait till you were finished.
Okay. But yeah, special shout out tonight. Polo player Liam is the official MVP of the stream because
And my mom.
and his mother because they love to bribe the dungeon master. But
He also got us a ton of snacks and popcorn and Cheddar Bay biscuit mixes, which is fucking great. And I'm gonna make those some night.
Fisher's popcorn is the premier popcorn of Maryland. We love it here. So
I can
Nice.
tell that stuff's good. We're almost
Yep.
done. We're almost done with the white cheddar bucket, but we have yet to
No.
truly get into the caramel corn.
they're white
I
cheddar.
got into the caramel corn.
Did you finally have the big chungus in there?
Yes, I did have the big chunky chunk in there.
I am proud of you.
You should be.
All right, so yeah, thank you, Liam, for bribing your dungeon master. Are there any other little announcements to be had? We're gonna go from left to right here. So, Lauren, you first.
Tomorrow's my birthday.
Oh,
Happy birthday!
Big 19.
If I knew that, I would have baked brownies and I would have had it ready for the stream. Like I did for everybody
So that you
else.
could have brownies. So you could have
Although
brownies.
because then I can put a candle in it and we can sing him happy birthday and then I can be like blow out the candle and he can blow it out from behind the screen and then he can still get the wish. It counts. Don't fuck this up, Izzy. Don't mess this up with logic.
With logic. Too late.
Yeah.
All right, so definitely a nice, good, happy birthday to our dear Warforged Lauren. Josh, you had some announcements.
Yes, I have collaborated with the great Izzy here, also known as Miss Grell, and now available in my merch store is Song of the Wild t-shirts, Song of the Wild hoodies, Song of the Wild cups, and Song of the Wild blankets. So they're all available there. I sent Evan the link so
and
he
I
can
already
post
posted it, so we're good there.
Perfect. So it's in the stream. You can get it there. But if you're just watching this on YouTube and it's not there, it's merch.streamelements.com/Josh_da_Human HOOMAN, and you can get yourself some Song of the Wild merchandise there available to you. I'm sure with my next
And if not, I
paycheck,
put the
I will
link
get some.
in the. I put the link in the Instagram.
Perfect.
Perfect.
So it's all there.
Lime in the coconut.
All right, so thank you, Josh, for getting us official Song of the Wild's merch.
Yes.
Not to completely discount the original merch that Izzy made for us completely originally, all the stickers and keychains. Those will forever be the OG.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so Carly, you've had
Mine goes.
your
Go
hand
ahead, Evan.
raised. It's your turn.
I was gonna say that since mine kind of goes with Joshua's, I'm going to be actually buying a Song of the Wild's hoodie and hopefully doing a photo shoot in said hoodie, and those pictures will make it onto the Instagram.
Nice.
Because I have not done a photo shoot in a hot minute. So that's gonna be super duper fun. And
Have you
yes,
done one
stay
in a
tuned
cold
for
minute?
that. No, because that's why I stopped doing them, because it's been too cold out.
Touche.
All right, so thank you so much, Carly. Izzy, do you have an announcement?
Yes, and I'm sure Count Marcus also is in tandem, so I would say you go right after me after I make my announcement. Cause Meetup Chicago is starting their Twitch channel this week, and we are doing all sorts of things such as Trivia Night, Jackbox. We got D&D up there in that box, and we also have a crafting night on Tuesday, which is my stream. I'm hosting a stream on Cause Meetup Chicago. Obviously, follow me on social media so that you can get updates as soon as we go live. But essentially, my stream, at least, I'm going to summarize it real quickly. We are crafting. I have T and McLean learning how to craft with foam. So if you've ever wanted to know how to craft with EVA foam, we're going to do some mini lessons. But also, throughout the entire stream, we are going to be building a piece of armor, whether it's an armband, a leg protector, like a hip protector, whatever they're actually called that I can't think of right now. But the viewers get to vote what exactly we're doing. There's a whole form that will be sent out in the chat. So whenever you join the chat, you'll be able to vote on color, on style, so on and so forth. So you should really join.
Did you guys post that on the Facebook?
Yeah, I think so.
I never got a thing for that. Let me go check.
Yeah, it's on Cos Meetup Chicago Facebook. They also posted it on their Instagram. And
I never got a thing for that either.
yeah.
Grab them. Find them.
But Count Marcus, don't you have something going on too?
Maybe. I will be stepping away from the boots of the Gothic Cowboy and stepping into the DM chair. Holy crap. On Wednesday night, I believe, 7 evening, if I'm getting my logistics right, we'll be taking the admins of Cosplay Meetup Chicago through a D&D one-shot through the legendary city of Waterdeep. So make sure you join Raptor Sneakyton, Madame Potpourri, Captain Zuzu, and some, badass Jedi. What's up, Eddie?
Named Carl.
Yeah.
Wait,
These sound like characters the Beatles came up with. I just want to say.
it's a very eclectic group. I mean, let me just to tease you guys what we got. We have a monk. We have a perfume saleswoman.
It'd be pretty cool.
Oh, Madame Potpourri. Okay, that's.
Get it? We have a over 6 foot tall air genasi rogue. And we have a good old pirate captain that could basically do everything she wants.
Nice.
Yes. So join them, join us in our little Waterdeep one-shot adventure this Wednesday. I'm actually looking for my name, but whatever.
Alrighty. Before we move on to the next announcement, I would just like to say welcome, Jordan, for making it in time to get to the campaign.
He cannot hear us.
Nope,
Yeah, he's
he
deafened
is
right now.
muted. Yep, and deafened.
He has no headphones, so Jordan.
Oh, there he
He
is.
can hear us now. All right.
Oh, Jordan, can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
we
Yeah.
can.
Oh
But,
my
I'm
god,
gonna,
thank you.
I'm gonna boost you up to 200% volume here. All right, Jordan, can you talk again?
Yes, sir. Hello.
All right,
Hello,
perfect. We
friends.
can hear you.
Sounds good to me.
Before we continue to the next announcements, I would just like to ask, Sabrina, that shirt you're wearing, is that from, like, Has Been Hotel or Hell of a Boss? Because it looks like a very similar art style.
It has been.
Oh fuck! It's from Has Been Hotel. It's their Valentine's special. It's Vaggie and
it's-
Charlie.
It's Charlie and Vaggie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's busy.
Gotcha.
Oopsie
All
pop.
right.
If anybody wants to send me some Veracity stuff,
I also have these. I'm not gonna lie.
You also have
oh, Looney.
Which her plush is weird because like she doesn't have any tits, and this thing keeps falling up.
Oh.
I don't know what the
That's
fuck they were thinking.
Or they're overrated.
Yeah.
So you also have
Please don't turn me into an adorable plushie.
I would
Wait,
also
what,
like
Kira?
to...
Too late.
I also said you don't have an appropriate poster to show.
Oh yeah, I don't.
I would also
You
like
have
to give a shout out to Cherry Gummies. Harlow, I'm here. We are here too. Hello.
Hey, Cherry.
Alrighty. Are there any other little announcements? It looks like Izzy has stepped away for a moment, so we can try to buy time until she comes back. Are there any other little announcements?
I think.
I'm taking a voice acting class this week.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Those are always fun.
The only other one I have is that Kim Rhodes duetted me on TikTok, and now my weekend has just been insane because of it. I gained like yesterday. I looked at the stats for yesterday on the creator analytics for TikTok, and in one day I gained 953 fans.
Nice.
And
Oh, yeah.
That's more than one.
That's more than many.
You know, and speaking of that time, I would also like to give a special shout out to Carly, Josh, and Leah for finally showing me A Knight's Tale for the first time in my life. I had never seen it before.
You had never seen it before.
It
I
was
had
so
never seen A
good.
Knight's Tale before, and now
Wow.
I get the hype.
Marcus!
I get it.
If you're a Renaissance Festival nerd, A Knight's Tale is the perfect movie.
And I already
Yeah,
want to
it's my
cosplay
favorite.
as Paul Bettany's character. He's my
Yeah,
favorite.
Nerd.
That's who Brent is based on. He's based on Jeff Chaucer.
Yeah,
Nerd.
yeah, Chaucer. Like, and what I love is that how they brought Chaucer, like the actual author Chaucer,
Yeah.
who wrote
Wrote
A Knight's Tale,
Yeah.
into the movie A Knight's Tale. It's like, and that's my all-time favorite movie. So it's not just because it's not like the greatest like acclaimed movie of all time, but like I just love the historical part of it and how they were able to bring in like classic rock into
Yeah.
the movie.
Oh, it's not
And
gonna
make
win
it
any
work
Oscars,
seamlessly.
but it is so
No.
charming.
Yeah,
I have so much fun with it.
it's one of the most likable movies ever made.
It's so
Oh, yeah.
likable.
Yeah.
All right. So it's now 7:15. Last call. Are there any other little announcements that need to be had? Carly, you doing okay?
Yeah.
Izzy's making
It
dinner.
is so weird, Carly, because I can still hear you down the hall, and there's like a
Because I project.
there's like a full second delay between I hear you there and I hear you here, and it is really disorienting me.
Well,
Because I
aren't you
forgot.
lucky you have two Carlys? Aren't you lucky, Evan?
Yeah, I do have two Carlys. That would be amazing.
Tomorrow is my last day in Washington before I go home, so I'm a little sad.
Yeah,
But it's been
lucky.
raining all
That's
day.
what I'd call having two
I
cars.
just-
It's gonna
If I
rain.
didn't
Lucky.
if I didn't have such a busy weekend, I would have loved to have met up with you. But since you're only like 50 minutes away from me, but you know, it's I'm happy that you enjoyed your time with David here.
It's got a lot of shit done, thankfully.
And you
so.
guys made a TikTok cosplay of my tag.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
they
we did.
did.
The Satyr boys have shown their faces, and it was
Okay, I'm gonna stop crying.
I want a fucking t-shirt of that. Of Ario's, like, smacking his hands together and not thinking that he had hands.
oh my god.
That's what I want. Dude, that made my entire day.
Everybody here knows what I want, so.
You want Carly to step on you dressed as Madame Demetrius.
I want you
Carly, you want to try that name again?
Just
I'm
annihilate me.
tired.
I want that 9-foot woman to just take her boob and smash my skull in, please.
Just the boob.
Just take
Just
the side
dip me,
boob
girl.
and
I got you.
wham!
You know, this is Resident Evil.
right?
It's very possible that is going to happen in the game. I just.
I hope so. My God.
The boobs have mouths on them. That's
Yeah.
I'm calling it. They got like mouths.
God,
Cut-
that's
cut-
horrifying.
Cut to Chris Redfield just punching him like he punched a boulder.
Have you guys seen the leaked clip where Lady Dimitri, whatever the fuck her
Lady
I just call her
that
Lady
has big
Dimitri
dick
because it's
energy.
easier.
Big Mama Milky. Okay,
Big Mama's house.
so there's a leaked clip that I've seen where she grabs Ethan by the neck with one hand and he tries to stab her under the boob and she just rolls her eyes and then yeets him out a window.
I haven't seen that yet. That's pretty funny.
Oh my god, it's amazing. Like, her fucking eye roll is amazing. She just, like, nice try, bitch, and then throws him out the window.
Oh, we're gonna find that after the campaign.
There's already a Lady Dimitri ASMR video on YouTube, by the way. So.
Oh, I don't doubt that.
You want me to step on you? You want me to step on you, you little bitch?
Oh, have I mentioned how much I love all of you guys? All right. So I think we're gonna cut it off right there. It's time to finally start. Oh man, I love you all. Well, with all that being said, it is finally time to start The Song of the Wilds, Chapter 39, The Forest of Death.
Spoiler alert!
God damn it. Where we last left off our group of intrepid hunter warriors simply known as D. They were investigating the city of Tristram, which was said to be the birthplace of the cabal of wizards known as the Sanctum. However, upon happening upon the city, they were beset upon by this horde of shade-like creatures that seemed to seek out and consume their very souls. They were able, with some quick thinking, they were able to devise a way to escape, though it took some slower thinking on others' parts to realize that they have a levitate spell, Arios.
We still love you, Boo!
We still love you, Boo. After that, they were able to successfully escape the city and escape the shades, and after a brief moment of respite, where drinks were shared and also stories with Old Joe, they realized that something was trying to attack their ship. Davina was able to successfully scout out what it was, and it was a giant spider that was chasing after them. In the woods underneath the airship. The spider was able to latch onto the ship and send it to a crash landing deep into the forest, and everyone has successfully survived the crash landing, but everyone was completely separated. With no real sense of direction, it is now night in the forest, and everyone is all alone. And that is where we begin our story here today. And I'm happy because I found And I'm happy
But I
because
have my robot.
I'm happy because I have a new playlist that I'm gonna start using now.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Boy.
Excited.
I can't do that. I can't do my usual tick with my hand.
All right. So, here's how we're gonna do this. Group D, you have all been separated from each other. Each and every one of you are alone. You don't necessarily know how much time has passed ever since the ship crash landed. It could be a couple minutes, it could have been a couple hours. All that you know is that when you crash landed, it was night. It is still night right now. You don't have any sense of direction. The canopy of this forest is so incredibly dense that you do not see the moon and you don't see the stars. You don't see any bit of the night sky. There's not even fireflies in this forest.
You would not believe your eyes.
You would not believe your eyes. So, we're going to first start off as I roll a d20. All right. So,
Much concern.
Mistral.
Oh.
Yeah, you better be afraid, woman.
Yeah, sorry, Mistral, you actually have to do something.
You're actually in the dark. So this will be good.
Mistral just found a bowl of teriyaki steak and rice, and she's just gonna sit until her friends get her.
How did you find one of those in the woods?
Don't ask questions.
Don't question.
It's
I found it.
It's Streets of Rage logic. You can kick over a garbage can and there's a whole Thanksgiving turkey in there.
It's
Yeah,
Castlevania. You get chicken.
Okay, Mr. DM, what do I have to do?
Okay. You stand up, and there's just forest all around you. There is some wreckage of the ship. And Izzy, do you have lights you can turn on in that room? You're like just a head and arms, and it doesn't help that you're wearing black.
You turn around and you see Slender Man standing.
As you walk through the forest, you turn and you look at a tree, and there's a piece of paper on the tree. Do you take it?
Yeah.
No, you turn around
Yes,
and
I
you spot
do.
him.
Slender Man's right behind you. You're dead. All right, next party member. No. All right.
Thanks for joining us, Izzy. Thanks for joining the campaign.
Thanks for joining the campaign, Izzy. Mistral, you wake up.
Yeah.
You stand up. You quickly check yourself. Aside from some bumps and bruises and maybe a couple cuts here and there, you are perfectly fine. I would gather that according to my new dice roll here, you only got like 2 points of bludgeoning damage from that impact.
Okay. Ow! Oh. Just a cut. I'm good.
'Tis but a scratch.
Just put a scratch on my arm.
Tis but a flesh wound.
Evan, I need to know right now, is it possible one of us could actually die already from this fall? Or are you not going to allow that?
Yes.
You'll just have to wait and see.
Okay, alright.
We've learned
Oh, did
today.
you really just roll all your dice at once?
Everyone prep your backup characters right now.
I do. I have
Mine's
40.
already. Mine's always pulled up.
No, I'm joking.
Just in
Anyways.
case.
Alright,
What am I supposed to do? What, I
I
see nothing.
Well, wait. Did you roll perception? Like, how do you know you see nothing? You gotta
I'm
actually
staring at the.
You actually gotta do shit, Izzy.
Ah! Okay.
Yeah, Izzy.
I mean, was there anything else you wanted to add before I started asking what I do?
Actually, no. If you want to try and do something, you can do so right now.
Can I would like to cast, dancing lights around me.
All right. You do that, and tiny
light.
little orbs of light. We're gonna say 4 of them. 2 going clockwise, 2 going counterclockwise. Just start to orbit into like 4 little halo paths around you. The forest around you is lit up, and we will say that does dancing lights have like a distance of effect, like a radius?
Well, I can move it up to 60 feet to a new spot.
Okay.
It has a 10-foot radius.
Okay, awesome. So we're gonna go with that. So you have dancing lights right now encircling you. You can see 10 feet ahead before it becomes like almost close to pitch black. It's not completely pitch black, it's close to pitch black. You can see shapes and maybe like roots coming out of the ground, but it is still very dark. It's nighttime, thick ass canopy. There you go. Bless you. Bless you again.
I would like to say it took me forever to figure out that pitch is an actual thing.
Oh yeah.
And not just an adjective for black. And so now I feel stupid.
No. Everyone learns.
No, it took me a long time as well. Mistral. So you can see basically 10 feet all around you.
Mm-hmm.
It's muddy. There's gnarled roots and jagged rocks everywhere. This is a very decrepit-looking forest. And while the trees themselves are gnarled and twisted, and they seem to be going in all directions, these trees are also almost as big as redwoods.
Pretty.
Okay, so there's this thing with dancing lights that essentially they only have to be within 20 feet of each other. So I would like to place all 4 of my dancing lights in front of me to walk forward to see what's so essentially they can be 20 feet apart, blah, blah, blah. Essentially, I want them all in one direction to see how, if I'm near, the edge of the forest. I'm assuming I'm not near the edge of the forest. But to see if there's anything, straight out in front of me.
All right.
So,
with those dancing lights, if you did not have dancing lights, and I'm going to have you do a perception check here. If you didn't have dancing lights, I would have made you roll with disadvantage, but because you do have the lights, I'm just going to have you do a straight roll.
Okay.
And this is perception.
Perception. I have a naughty 20.
Oh, such a dirty.
What's naughty there?
I didn't know we were calling it naughty anymore. I thought it was dirty.
That's a slutty 20.
I like that. Let's use that one.
Slutty 20 it
I
is.
think the DM should have disadvantage on his next roll for saying that.
Yeah.
Such
I
a
think that's
newsy
really
of a 20.
Only in Song of the Wild, guys.
All right, Mistral. With that group, with that slutty 20, you are able to see. Yeah, I'm milking this for the entire session today. You guys,
Great.
brought
I'm ready
this on
for
the
it.
The 20 was a thought.
The 20 was a thought.
If it breathed,
If it breathes, it's a
All
30.
women are
It's
20s.
20.
If she breathes, she's a 1.
Hey, put the echo on that. Great.
Oh my god. You see, you are able, with this configuration of your dancing lights, Mistral, you are able to successfully not just see ahead of you, but enough of the light's radius is able to extend back to you. So you can also, not only is where the ground where the lights are lit up, but also the ground between you and the lights lit up. So now you will not have to make any movement rolls with disadvantage, because now you can actually kind of somewhat see where you're going. And we lost Liam. F in the chat.
F in the chat.
F in the chat.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know why, but for some reason Zoom just isn't working for me tonight. So I'm just, as soon as the campaign's done, I am gonna uninstall and reinstall it. But I miss doing F in the chat. I kind of miss doing that for everyone.
Mhm.
All right. So, Mistral,
Yes.
You extended the dancing lights. Are you going to be moving?
I would like to go forward near where I placed my lights.
Okay, so as you move, are the lights moving as well with you, like keeping constantly ahead of you? All right.
Yes.
So, as you move, I would like you to roll me a d20.
16.
16. All right. As you slowly make your way forward, you hear something behind you.
Shakes it.
It's a walkie-talkie.
Is it Coco?
As you can look behind you, but here's the thing. Those lights are constantly ahead of you on this makeshift path. The path behind you is pitch black.
Okay, cool. So it's just a noise. I'm not aware if it's an actual creature.
You have no idea what it is. Right now it sounds like something big is stepping on brush.
Okay, can I... Can I cast 2 spells at once?
In this case, I will allow it because you are not in combat right now. This is just
Great.
This is just an out of combat scene.
I would like to also cast light on myself so that I can be a beacon of light.
All right. You cast beacon. Your body starts to radiate with a bright yellow light. As you do so, the space around you lights up. Where that noise is coming from, you see that you are right now standing behind the giant spider.
Yuck.
It doesn't appear to have noticed you. Its back, or rather its abdomen, is completely turned towards you. It is facing completely away from you.
Okay. Okay, so it's like going in the other direction.
It is facing completely away from you, yes.
Hold on. Would you call this a creature?
Yes, this is definitely a creature. It's a giant spider.
I just want to clarify, just in case, before I do things. I sended a message through my brain.
The move that I am about to do, which is happening right now, that I am going to name...
The Thing.
Message? That's what it's called. It's called message. I would like to send it a message with my brain. And I would like to confuse it.
Oh, you're gonna try and message the spider?
Yeah, I'm asking, can I talk to the spider?
Could you please
It just says...
Could you read for me the actual description of message?
You point your finger toward a creature and that's within range, and you whisper a message. Only the target can hear the message and can reply with a whisper that only you can hear.
Okay. You're gonna try and message the spider.
Yeah.
What do you say to it?
I want to confuse it so that it doesn't turn around. I would like to whisper.
I would like to
Hey,
rage.
I would like to rage. I would like to whisper like a very tough whisper. Like, you know how there's like whisper, whisper, but it's like a very tough whisper that Mistral comes out of her mouth with, but it's through her brain, and it's like, "Hey, over here!" It's whispering though. She's like, "Hey, over here! Here, spider, get over here!" So like, I'm like, to make the spider think that I'm calling for it.
Okay.
Hello, Mama. Let me whisper in your ear. Let me tell you something that you really like to hear. Free real estate.
Yeah, that's what I say. No, I'm kidding.
All right. First off, hi Hemington. Thank you for joining the stream.
Yeah. Hello.
All right. Mistral. For message. Now, message will work. Message just in of itself automatically works. However, as to what happens after, roll me a d20.
A 14.
14. Perfect. You actually made the DC for this. The spider. While the spider, first off, is a spider, it doesn't know what it's being told. It can't comprehend common. It does recognize that a noise is happening, and it does seem to be close by. You, from where you're standing behind it, you can see it just kind of like jerk around as it's like moving what would be its head, as it's moving its 8 eyes looking around, and it just kind of starts like shuffling around, scanning the area. But coincidentally, it is doing so while progressively and slowly moving away from you.
Okay, I would like to continue to follow my lights.
Oh, right. You
in the opposite direction of the spider.
All right, you follow your lights. With that being said, Mistral, you've successfully evaded the spider. Davina.
Oh, can you hear me?
Oh, we can hear you, but your camera's frozen.
Hold on, give me 1 minute. Sometimes Discord does this with mine.
Yeah.
Oh god. Not again! Not again! Give me 1 second.
Again.
Hello, Mama. Let me whisper in your ear.
Wait, hold on a moment.
Heaven to the rescue.
What'd you say? Hold on, we're having...
Yeah, you can do it.
Sorry, we're gonna quickly pause here. We got technical difficulties.
It's our time to shine, guys. Let's plan against the DM.
So guys, I say avoid the spider so that we don't die.
Spider.
I mean, you can. Mistral just did a really good job of just really confusing the spider. If anybody feels bold enough to just like chop the head off, that's cool too.
I'm gonna say not because my DC is only my AC is only 14, so I'm gonna say I'm not going to go up against the spider. Plus, I already used my levitate, so I can't get myself up into the air.
So I think you could take it, Spider, but like, if for some reason Marcus goes down, this would be a horrible way to go down.
I just really hope we're not where I think we are, and that's all I'll say on that.
I'm pretty sure
die from the fall.
Sure y'all are at like Shelob's lair right now, like just straight up.
Oh god!
Like I said, I just hope I didn't die from the fall.
I will dig out the devotional, inspirational balls of Samwise Gamgee to get out of this damn thing.
All right, so for those of you watching the stream, sorry about that. Unfortunately, Davina's laptop is for some reason taking a crap right now. Which is odd because it only happens when she's sitting out there and not in here. Which is odd because the Wi-Fi is out there and not in here.
Do you have a Ethernet cable that she can connect to the Wi-Fi router to her laptop, so that way it's a constant stream of internet instead of just the flat Wi-Fi?
Give me a moment.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, let's continue to talk how we're going to overthrow the DM.
We need rogues for that. You need rogues.
You know, Michelle could just
No,
turn
we
into
like that.
We need a rogue, a bag of holding, and a portable hole.
Aren't you a
Are you
rogue?
MacGyver?
Those things.
Or am I forgetting something? You have, right?
I have one level in it. I have
You're
one level.
mixed, aren't you?
You're right.
What's up?
You're right. I am.
You're
I don't
right.
have a bag of holding though.
You're right. Can we have the Markiplier button of you right?
You're right.
Right.
Just have me do it. All my like followers on TikTok say I sound like him anyway. So.
And all my TikTok followers say I look like him.
Okay, sorry.
Wait,
But she just needs a bit more time. Her computer is just finishing up rebooting, and we took an Ethernet cable and we connected it from the Chromecast to her laptop, so she just needs a bit. So we're actually going to be focusing on another person. I meant for her to be second. I meant for her to be second, but we will just move on from here. So. Music starts up again. Coco.
It's me. Here we go.
It's about time you get some attention here.
It's...
Oh,
you hear
no, Spotify, I'm not asking for a song. Shut up.
You hear the Microsoft startup sound.
Yeah, Coco, you wake up after being shut down for a whole day. All of your updates have been completely restored. You're feeling great. You're feeling spry. You have no idea where you are right now.
You can't do this! Alright, sorry. You can try! You feel great! Alright, sorry.
So, Coco, you reactivate, and you find yourself just lying flat on your back on the ground in unfamiliar woods. You have no idea where you are. You see some wreckage of the ship right next to you. And you are also completely alone.
I'd like to point out, Coco has no idea what happened at all. And now Coco has to wake up in the forest, just wondering what the hell happened.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Coco, you know the least about what's going on here.
Well,
my poor dude.
Well,
we're sorry, brother.
Okay,
we're sorry.
Coco's gonna, like, obviously immediately just, like, activate his shield and then, like, take out his sword. And I'm gonna use one of my magical tinkerings and give myself a 5-foot radius of light.
All right, awesome. And are you going to use it on your sword or your shield?
On my sword and kind of, like, hold it out in front of me like flashlight, essentially.
All right, you do that. The blade of your sword glows brilliantly, and it gives off a very nice glow, and you can see the immediate area all around you, not just in front of you. You find yourself in a very heavily gnarled, twisted-looking forest. You are on the forest floor right now. Canopy is so dense you cannot see the sky at all. So what do you do?
I walk forward.
You walk forward.
That's all you really can do at this point, I guess.
Do I know what cardinal
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
Do I know it's forward? Yep.
All right. Carly, you doing okay? Nice.
Okay, cool. Sorry.
You're fine. All right.
So good, girl.
All right, Coco. Roll me a d20.
That's my favorite of the D's.
Might be.
16.
Saying.
16. All right. As you walk forward through the woods, you now start to hear something up ahead of you. And it sounds like...
Oh god. Oh god.
It's still
Oh, that cannot be good. And I walk towards it.
You see Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
Yes!
They
Oh, shoot. It's
Gnawing up your
Tuesday.
legs, this Shia LaBeouf lurking in the shadows.
I can't fucking miss you if you're constantly bitching about missing me. And I've literally seen you all fucking year.
Okay.
Oh shit, no, not you.
Oh,
Me too.
Sorry guys, I thought I'm like, come out my
You're so concerned for like 1 split second.
is
I thought that was
my...
It's fine! Honey!
Kira, come back!
It's okay!
It's okay.
Oh, bye!
Okay, so...
I thought that was a Shia LaBeouf quote.
Okay,
No,
so
I haven't
Coco,
fucking seen you.
Coco, you step ahead towards the noise. You see up ahead of you what looks like humanoid figures. They're hunched over, and their hands are like up in front of them, like they kind of move as they speak. Shadow Italians. And
I take offense to that, sir! I'll have you know I am 50% Italian, and that is rude.
That sounds like a you problem.
It is a her problem.
It's rude, but is it a
Oh
lie?
my god, Lauren! The sass from you tonight, I can't!
as you
It may be rude, but is it a lie?
No, it's not! It's not!
as you step closer to them, you can hear them better, and they're going,
A papa da poopy. A peepa da papa da poopy da papa.
Oh my god, it's the Scat Man.
Yeah,
Naturally.
What? A bigger shade walks up. A bigger shade walks up, and you hear skip it about.
Peter Griffin? Peter Griffin, is that you? Yeah,
Don't you know that the bear needs to learn?
I love you all. So, okay, seriously. You walk up, and you see these humanoid figures that look like they are actually made of physical shadow. You, personally, have never seen them before because you were shut down last episode, but these are the same shades
No, I
that...
saw them for like 2 seconds, and then...
Yeah, these are the same... These are the same specters that you saw back in Tristram. You can't really discern what it is that they're saying. It's too airy and whispery. But there's about, like, 3 of them, and they do seem to be having some sort of communication with each other. Because you rolled a 16 as you were walking, they have not noticed you yet.
Alright. I just want to say
Yes?
I'm hold on. Evens or odds?
Evens.
Evens? Okay, I'm doing something stupid.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna take out my with my and I'm gonna kinda grab my knife and kinda throw it at them, just kind of chuck it at them, and cast Conjure Barrage. I need them to make dex saves.
Ooh.
Okay. There's 3 of them. What does Conjure Barrage do? Does you throw like one thing, it becomes many things?
You throw a non-magical weapon or fire a piece of non-magical ammunition into the air and create a cone of identical weapons that shoot forward and then disappear. Each creature in a 60-foot cone must succeed a dex save. That creature takes 3d8s on a failed save or half as much on success. The damage type is the same as the weapon or ammunition, so slashing.
All right, awesome. Very smart. All right, so you roll 3 of them. What is the DC for the dex save?
17.
17, all right. The first one fails.
Alright.
You said it was 17?
Yes.
Okay, the second one fails. The third one fails as well. Your sudden, instantaneous barrage of like 1,000 knives that just kind of spawned randomly in midair, just hedgehogged these 3 shades. The knives just impaled them. You don't see any blood or splintered flesh. They're just made out of a shadowy black mist. They just kind of
19 damage.
19. No, trust me, they're dead. They're dead. Trust me on this. They're dead.
They are dead.
They just kind of go like, and just as they're like falling in mid-fall, they poof into nothing. And 999 daggers vanish, and like the one you actually threw just lands on the ground.
I walk forward and pick it up and kind of look at it, see if like there's any of like the black blood on it, like that's like infected the animal,
roll me
or it's like anything on it.
Roll me an investigation check.
All right. That is a 22.
Your blade is completely clean. Aside from the small specks of dirt that it picked up when it finally landed on the ground, there is no evidence of flesh or blood or anything on this blade. Whatever you killed was 100% ethereal.
Good, I don't have to clean it. And he kind of just puts it away and like keeps going forward.
All right, awesome.
Well, dead, Dave.
We will now.
You know that's what Mike Tyson has for breakfast. Ethereal.
Disadvantage.
Get out!
Oh my god, that hurt my soul.
It hurt me
funny,
too.
though.
Jeez.
Oh, I took psychic damage.
Funny though.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
That was great, Liam.
Thank you.
All right. If you will give me just one moment, over on my end. Okay. Okay, so unfortunately, I just read the chat, and for any of us watching us right now, unfortunately, it looks like Eden had to step away. She's not going to be able to play with us for the duration of the game, but that is completely all right. We kind of were already made aware that something was going to happen, but I already took this into account, so it looks like her portion will be happening next episode.
You got it.
Well,
Wait,
next
we're gonna be
episode.
in this. We're gonna be in this forest for a long time.
I hope not.
Oh yeah. Evan's got plans.
I do.
He didn't tell me much, but he did say he had plans.
Unlike everyone else here, I am the only admin of this game. There are things that none of you will ever know until they happen. That being said, though, Davina.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Oh no.
You wake up, and you find yourself face down. Are you enjoying the show, Leah, with your popcorn?
Yep.
Yes.
Trust me,
That's
Arios is next. So, Davina, you wake up face down. Your hair is all messed up. You can't seem to figure out just what happened. It kind of aches all over your body. You take You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage from that crash landing. By the way,
I'm fine with that.
By the way, I would just like to point out that besides from the possible healing spells that you all used just before today's session, none of you have had a long rest, so none of you are fully healed before the crash landing.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Good thing I didn't use anything last session, so I'm all stocked up.
Oh, great. I'm glad Marcus.
I didn't get hurt.
You're all stocked up, but you have no idea what's going on.
True.
You're stocked up on everything but knowledge.
All right, Evan, what were you saying?
All right, you wake up face down. You've taken 5 points of bludgeoning damage from that crash. We already got that part out of the way. You're pretty bruised up, and you got some cuts here and there, but overall you seem pretty fine. You stretch out your arms. Everything seems good. You stretch out your wings. Your wings are pretty darn sore, but they seem to be able to function still. That being said, you are all alone in the forest. What do you do?
I have a quick question.
Okay.
You did. How much bludgeoning damage do I take?
Oh, yeah, thank you for pointing that out. You take 10.
Alright.
10 bludgeoning damage. Alright, now, back to Davina. What do you do? You're all alone in the forest.
I'm gonna cast light on myself. Like, I'm gonna touch, we'll just say I touch my great axe. And I cast light, and I look for some firewood to make a fire.
Ah, alright. Alright, so you touch your axe. Your axe is now glowing like an LED bulb. You can see, just like all of the other light spells, you can see basically like 15 feet all around you, or at least all around where the blades of your axe are being held. So, and because this is a pitch black place, but you are using like, wow.
It's all good. Words are hard.
They are hard. Even though it is a pitch black place, because you are using light, I will let you do an investigation check with no disadvantage. So just a straight.
I thought it was gonna be survival, and I was gonna finally get to use my highest bonus, but that's okay.
Well, you need to scout. Well, actually, no. You are right. In this case, it actually would be survival. So you know what? Yeah, a straight survival check.
I got a 16, because I have a survival bonus of 5.
Alright, so a 16. You see, pretty much scattered around you, wooden fragments of the airship that you were in. You can recognize the flat 2x4 planks that it was made out of, and it's nothing like any of the other trees or wooded things around you. So, you gather those up. You make a small makeshift fire. How exactly do you start the fire?
Do the wood thing? How you twist it on the other wood?
All right. So for that one,
Girl Scout style, baby.
Yeah.
All right. So for that
That's actually where I learned it, Troy. How did you know that? Sorry.
So for that one, I would like you to roll a dexterity check.
All right. Sorry, Evan. I'm sorry. Try to be funny. There it is. Oof, I got a 13.
All right. You work through a couple sticks to be able to pull it off, but you actually do have a small fire going. It's a tiny flame at first, but you have a big pile of wooden ship fragments, so it is going to build up.
Can I use my wings to fan the flames?
You can. I would like you to roll just a straight d20. Actually, here's what we're going to do. Because you're using your wings in a very physical motion, roll me a strength check with your wings.
That's fine. I got a dirty 20 with that.
You blew your wings way too hard. The fire went out.
Are you kidding me? Just go. You dick. Okay, fine. I wasted a dirty 20 for that. Okay, I just say okay, and then I use my axe base as I like put that on top of the thing of wood, and I'm saying that still counts, and I sit down.
You could have used the fire portion of your frostfire axe.
I didn't think I had that with me because Eden has the bag of holding, and that's where it is.
Oh, never mind.
So I didn't even think about that.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta respect the honesty.
Yeah, respect the honesty. Thank you, Davida. All right, so so in your wooden pile that has like a tiny little singe mark on the edge of it, you take your giant glowing axe and you just plant it in the middle, blades up, kind of like in a weird makeshift Viking totem. It lights up the area around you, but not by far, so it's still pitch black pretty much everywhere. Are you going to be doing anything else? Oh, we lost someone.
Can I, like, look around to see if there's any, like, animals that might try to attack me?
Roll me a perception check.
Perception. I got a 14.
All right, awesome. I would have to say that you see signs and tracks that there were animals in this area, but luckily there doesn't seem to be actually anything around you.
Gotcha. And then I just say okay, and I sit down and I just chillax.
I'm all alone. You know what that means? Time to get
sad.
Think I'm alone now. Time to get sad as hell.
All right. So, next up, Arios. You wake up. You check yourself.
You say, "This isn't my beautiful house. These aren't my. This is not my beautiful wife."
You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage from that impact. You are able to stand yourself up. You don't feel any horrible soreness in your joints or anything. You're pretty fine. I need you to roll me a d20.
Three.
As you pat yourself and you check your equipment, you feel something awkwardly shaped, like on your person. It's not like a body part or like a bone sticking out, but it seems like something jagged is sticking out. You reach in your pack and you pull out your now completely bent flute.
Oh.
Oh no, hon!
That's fucked up.
That's sad.
That's sad.
Davina can bend it back into shape. Let me find her again.
It's okay.
I didn't mean
It's okay, baby. Let me see that perk. There you go.
That's what she said.
What
I'm sorry, but that's what she said. I can bend it back into place for you. Don't worry.
You all are dirty ass people, because that is not what I meant.
Realize who you're talking to.
Yeah, exactly.
Know. I should.
All of us.
I should have known.
Arios. You take 7 points of emotional damage. No.
Oh, that just got way too real. I felt that in my soul.
No, that is not a thing. I will not make you suffer that. Arios, you are all alone in the forest. You don't see any signs of anyone else around you, and you see wreckage. Now,
Old Joe?
You're gonna try and look for old Joe?
I mean, like, I'm like apparently everybody anybody else so far. Yeah, I'm kind of concerned.
Okay. just kind of metaphorically calling out your party here. All right.
I'm gonna see if I can like feel around. Oh no! You know what? I'm gonna cast light on my sadly broken flute.
You cast it on your flute, and you're holding up, and with light cast on it, you can now see it in its full form, and the poor thing has been bent into like a Z shape. And you're holding it up in the air like Beowulf the Golden Horn before he walks into Angelina Jolie's pen.
Oh no, don't bring up that horrible movie. I'm still traumatized by it.
Oh, it's horrible. Yeah,
It's so
I know.
bad.
Trust me, I completely agree with you.
I had such high hopes too.
I know. Everybody did, Josh.
You hold it up, and you can see, coincidentally, that you have actually landed closest to the most intact portion of the ship. The ship itself is actually... It could be in worse shape. Like, it could certainly have been a lot worse, but it's missing a lot of the planks from, like, the bottom side of it. But the top portions, and from what you can tell through like a hole in the side, the inside, everything is actually pretty well taken care of. What do you do?
I'm gonna go in to the ship.
All right. Roll me a d20.
Oh no.
Okay, that one was better. Definitely better. I got a 17 that time.
All right. You hear something rustling around inside the ship. Inside the cargo portion of the ship.
Not just music.
Blue spree.
What kind of music is this? Where is this
I
from?
hate it.
Okay. You slowly step inside the ship. And you're holding your lit up bent ass flute. As you scan the area, you see broken boxes, but also a lot of intact boxes. Some things spilled out, like a lot of hay, some broken wine bottles, what looks like just boxes of ammo. As you step in, you now hear something.
Oh no.
It sounds like it's coming from above you. What do you do?
I ready one of my daggers in my other hand. Just on the safe side. And then oh god. I look up.
You see the ceiling. However, what you can tell is that whatever's making that noise is not on the ceiling, but it's on the floor above you.
Okay.
Right, I'm loving this nervous laughter that you got going.
I'm in danger.
Right? Pretty much.
I'm in danger.
Keep going.
You walk. You find the stairs that lead up to the second floor.
Oh god. I hate it.
Now, I would like you to roll me a athletics saving throw.
Ruh-roh.
You're in danger.
Ooh, athletics. There it is.
Athletics.
16.
All right. As you finally enter the floor above you proper, you see a torch, or like a little ball of flame that is just kind of in midair, and you see someone standing there, holding it. All of a sudden, you hear, "Ah! Ah!" and you hear, "Psh!" and a gunshot sounds. The bullet narrowly misses you and goes into the wall right behind you. Moving the flame now up in the air, you see old Joe, like, pretty banged up, holding his rifle in one hand and a torch in the other hand. And he just goes, "Blue boy? Is that you?"
Come blow your horn.
"Oh, I see that you can't anymore. I'm sorry."
I was just like, have you just not?
Old Joe just savage. Old Joe just went savage mode.
Can you just not? I felt that so hard.
He doesn't actually say that. That was non-canon.
It's canon.
No, it's not.
It's canon.
I'm the DM. I declare it non-canon. I'm pulling my DM big boy pants here.
All right.
Old Joe walks
That's
up,
fair.
because that's too cruel. That's too cruel to the bard. Old Joe. Old Joe walks up to you, goes like, okay, all right, are you okay? What happened?
We crashed.
Yeah, I can see that. Just, are you okay?
I'm fine. Maybe better than you are, since you just almost took a shot at me.
Hey, I can't see anything in here, and we gotta get out of here as fast as we can.
Shoot, first ask questions later, I guess. Gosh.
Arios, I would like you to roll me a perception check.
Uh, 21.
You never noticed it before, but with old Joe waving the torch around, and you can actually see the upper cargo hold that he is standing in right now, and you see what looks like freshly shot corpses of giant spiders. Like these spiders are not as big as the ones that Mistral ran into. The one that Mistral ran into was like the size of like 3 elephants. These giant
Was that Mistral or was that me?
That was Mistral.
I thought I was the one that did it. Okay, my bad. Wait, which one did I run into that like leaped onto the...
Oh, that was the spider. Oh, that's what you meant.
Yeah, I flew down and I saw it. That's what I thought it was.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about during your little moment in this session, not last session.
No, that's my bad. I misunderstood. Sorry.
Okay, so, yeah, these are not the same giant spiders. These ones, Arios, are about the size of, like, fully grown German shepherds.
Ugh.
And they're all dead, and they all look like they've been shot. Like...
Shot at me. Alright, we're good.
I'm sorry. I had to kill, like, 10 of these things.
No, you're good. Just don't shoot me or, any of our teammates if we actually, find them, please.
No, I completely understand. Trust me, it won't happen again. Look, we gotta get out as fast as I can. If you can somehow... Alright, here's what I want you to do. I'm gonna try and get the engine started again. The engine's still intact, but it's been shot right now. Not by me, that's a figure of speech, by the engine not working. So, I'm gonna try and get things working again. Listen, on top of the cockpit, the little room where I pilot the ship, there's a beacon. I need you to try and light it. It's pretty darn bright. So if you light that up, hopefully if the rest of your group are still around, they should be able to see it. Alright, can you do that?
Yes.
Alright. So, Old Joe now goes deeper into that room, and as he walks down there, his torch kind of lights up his way, and you can kind of see around him, and you see huge pieces of machinery inside this portion of the ship. You realize that the bottom portion is the cargo hold. This middle portion is the engine room, which you are technically the first to see. No one else here has ever really taken the time to actually explore Old Joe's ship. Because, no, you don't care about Old Joe. You just like to go from point A to point B in your next mission.
Privacy.
But he,
Up in the chat!
yeah, we got a chat for Polo. But, like, do you think Old Joe really wants us to tinker with his things?
I mean, tinkering and exploring are two different things.
Yeah, but, like, you know...
But like knowing
what
that
is
exploring the
tinkering
are
if not
the same
exploring
thing.
the inside of something?
Yeah,
Exploring
so, like-
the deep dark depths.
What is tinkering if not exploring prevailing?
The only thing Arius explores the inside of is, well, you can figure out what the rest of that saying is.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-boom.
All right, Arios, what do you do?
I do what Joe asked me to do, and I go up to the cockpit.
Why do you seem so scared, Leah, about walking up to the cockpit?
Because I have no idea what your twisted mind has in store for me up there.
know what he has in store for this forest. God damn it.
All right.
Sus!
Leah, roll me another d20.
Nat 20.
Shit! Okay, the first nat 20 of the session.
Congrats, babe. Congrats.
All right. Arios, you thankfully don't see anything standing on the deck of the ship. It is completely empty. Of course, it's absolutely wrecked, but there's enough stable flooring here for you to be able to get from the stairs over to the cockpit. You never really noticed it before, but yeah, on top of the cockpit is what looks like a metal pole about the same height as Davina is tall. And on top of that pole is what looks like a solid glass orb.
Okay, that's a question for later. Well, no, that's probably where I'm going. Oh god, am I gonna have to climb up? Because I can't levitate right now. Alright, I'm gonna try to climb up there to light the orb.
All right.
Up in the chat.
F in the chat. During the break time, I'm gonna try and get Zoom working again. So hopefully, when we get back from the break, we'll all be on Zoom.
We'll make this work.
All right. So, Arios, you climb up there, and you are able to shimmy yourself up the pole. You slide down a couple times, but you're able to get it working. And now you see the glass orb. It is a perfect glass orb, like very well crafted. But you do see what looks like a small toggle just beneath the orb on the pole.
Luna came to support Arios. Luna's here to support you.
Can I touch it?
Sure.
You said it's a toggle, so I'm gonna touch it.
Well, there's touching it, and then there's flipping the toggle. Are you just
you flip that
poking the
switch.
button without actually pressing it?
Okay, can
Caress the switch.
Okay, Arios, you flip the toggle. At that moment, you see this orb lighting up. And it starts off as like a soft glow, but then it gets brighter and brighter and brighter and very much brighter. With that being said, we're now going to move away from Arios. And we are actually going to take our break right here. So
No.
guys,
Oh,
we're going to take a short little 10-15 minute break. After that, we will touch on everyone else's portions here. Go get snacks, go to the bathroom, and we will see you all in a little bit.
All right.
Hi, everybody.
And we're back to Group D. Yay!
Yay. Alrighty.
Oh, that's weird.
I hear you.
You're not, though. Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, you're not.
Can somebody check Twitch
I'll check Twitch.
just to make sure?
Go on DM. I'll check Twitch.
Cool.
Should be
Yeah,
good.
Yeah, she's
Evan,
right.
we can't
Nobody
hear
else
you.
is muted except you.
That's strange.
Uh-huh.
We're just having all the technical difficulties.
Is your mic plugged in?
Well, we can hear him, so it must be.
Must be
Check
something
the
on your stream.
Are we
check
just
the audio
reading
on your
lips,
stream.
Evan?
Yeah,
Yeah.
see if like you muted your mic on your stream. You did?
Oh my
Because it
god,
might be that you
I
changed
never
Twitch.
unmuted the... Oh, jeez. Okay. That's
It's
on
okay.
me.
And we're back.
And we're back!
Our DM is back.
Oh god, we're all tired.
No, you're doing great. Don't knock yourself short. You're doing great, Evan. Cass, we holding up. We doing this.
Alright.
That's Troy talking, not Marcus.
Alright. Polo.
Yes.
You wake up. You realize that you've fallen on your side. You're pretty banged up. You receive 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
You got some bruises on you, but nothing you can't handle. You're like the hardiest person of the group, save for the actual Warforged in the party.
Right.
You get up. You look around. This forest is it is dark as balls in this place.
Dark as balls.
You
Dark as balls.
You see no
Nasty.
stars, no moonlight. The canopy of this forest is incredibly dense.
It's just like balls.
I'm gonna regret that.
Hashtag it's just like balls.
Song of the Wilds. It's just like balls. They're big and they're salty.
Oh god. My chocolate salty ball.
Anywho, you get up, you look around, you are completely alone. What do you do?
Your phone is dead.
Try to climb a tree.
All right. I'm not even gonna make you do a perception check for that. There's trees all around you.
Sure. Do I
Now,
have to do a strength check to climb the tree? Or...
not so much a strength check. With
Okay.
trees, especially trees this twisted and gnarled, it would be more appropriate for you to do. This would have to be an athletics check.
That's good, because that's higher for me. So. Oh shit. That is a 22.
You are a fucking squirrel.
Yeah!
Damn
Squirrel,
right he is.
baby! Squirrel with a cape!
Alright, so a squirrelostrus walks up the tree, and you're doing like the classic thing where you got like a blade in each hand and you are just like jabbing the tree as you climb your way up.
Nice.
As you climb up the tree, the branches around you get denser and denser, and you find yourself having to spend some time with one of the blades in your hand to like cut away the branches, get them out of your way. Eventually, though, because you rolled a 2, you can do this in one shot now. You are able to get just high enough, and it takes a good amount of time. These are big trees. You are actually able to get to the top of the tree. You have broken the canopy, and it is just a blanket of treetops. Now, and now that you're actually on the canopy, you see the stars, you see the moonlight. The space around you has brightened up relative to the forest floor. Now that you're out in the open, the space around you has brightened up immensely. Like starlight, moonlight, it's everything. Now, Polo, I would like you to roll a perception check.
Perception. 17.
All right, 17. Sorry, give me a moment. As you look around, and you're just kind of like slowly scanning the area, just very, very softly going in a circle. But then something does catch your eye because you rolled a 17. You can see a very faint, like, column of bright white light. And it's, like, far off in the distance.
Alright. I'm trying to think. Column of pale white light.
You don't know what this is.
Well, with that 17, do I have any sign of seeing old Joe's ship?
From this distance, no, but you do see just a lot. Well, you can't exactly right now, because if you're talking, like, columns of smoke of, like, the wreckage, it is too dark to see smoke right now.
Okay.
And because you are you are in the treetops right now, the canopy is technically below you. You can't see through the canopy to the forest floor, because the canopy, again, is still very dense. So, you can see the column of light from here, but if you want to get deeper details, you would have to climb back down to the floor.
Screw it, let's go to the wall. That wall of white light.
Alright. Well, not a wall. It's like a beam. Like a pillar of light. Like a
sure,
spot.
whatever.
Window!
The windows to the wall.
And not finishing that song.
Okay.
This forest looks like ball.
It takes me back to my college days.
This forest is old. Very old. Old as balls.
Yeah.
Alright.
Are we talking about your balls or my balls?
Yes.
Yes.
Or his balls?
The answer is yes.
Anyway.
Anywho. Quiet coyotes.
I used to do this back when I taught Sunday school.
Charlie, when we do quiet coyotes, you don't start talking about backstory.
Jesus would not want you to disobey quiet coyotes.
Excuse me.
Okay, so, Polo, you make your way back to the floor. Now, I would like you to roll me a d20.
Okay. Yep. Roll 16.
As you step around, you see something in the distance. Well, not necessarily see, but because the forest is so dark, all you can see is just very vague outlines, and you hear what looks like the breaking of trees. Something very big is moving in the woods. You can't see what it is, but it is definitely big enough to break the trees, and from what you can tell, whatever this big thing is, it's moving towards the column of light.
Huh. I don't really know what to do here. Is it heading in my direction?
No, it's heading in the direction. You're like, whatever this thing is, it is perpendicular to you. You are facing it, but it is facing, like, to your right. So it's like crossing the intersection. You're going forward, but it's going, like, from left to right.
Can I use a perception check to see what it looks like?
You certainly can try.
Okay.
I am going to have to say, however, that you are going to be rolling with disadvantage because you did not activate a light spell.
Okay. Huh. 12.
Again, you can see whatever is making giant steps towards the column of light. You can't quite tell what it is, but you do get a vague size. It is big.
Okay.
About half the size of these trees.
Okay. Yeah, I really don't know what to do. Let's see. Let's see if good old thaumaturgy can help me in any way.
All right.
Oh. Here's an idea.
Yes.
Can I try? And I know this might not be a good idea with that creature right near me, but can I try to use thaumaturgy to make my voice boom and see if any of the rest of the team of Team D can find me?
I'm sorry. Can I just say that Leah put into the chat, everybody just go into the light. Oh, wait. Don't go into the light. I'm sorry. I just had to make sure everybody knew that.
Alright, so, Polo, you were going to try and use thaumaturgy on your voice?
Yes.
Alright.
Because that is a thing you can do.
That is a thing you can do.
Yes,
What do you say?
I say, anyone, can you hear me? This is Polo.
Do any of us hear him?
Well, that's the point, right? That's what I gotta roll for.
I'm asking the DM.
Before we get into that, Polo,
Oh no.
I would like you to roll me another d20.
Alright.
Oh, my leg.
That was a 2.
Huh?
That was a 2, so.
The giant thing stops.
Oh, jeez.
And it slowly turns, and you realize this is a giant-ass spider.
Oh, dear.
And
that's not good.
It slowly turns towards you. I would like you to roll a stealth check.
Okay, well, that's good, because that's something I'm good at. That is a dirty 20.
Ooh, a slutty 20. Nice.
Not to mention pinches.
Okay, guys, stop. Stop. Stop.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. As the creature slowly moves, you too move slowly. You're back up against a tree as you try to get on the other side of it. The spider, just before you are, wow, I can't talk. Just after you get on the other side of the tree, the spider is now fully facing your direction. It doesn't see you. But now it is actively seeking you out. That being said, though, Mistral, you heard a loud-ass voice.
That's funny because I put in the chat, God, is that you?
Naturally.
Oh, good. Mistral heard me. Well, that's
good.
Wow, I can see your love for me. I can thank you so much.
Because you're the only one of the group who would hear that and be like, huh, that's weird. Anyway.
Not necessarily.
I mean, is he wrong? No.
Nope. She would do that. She would totally do that.
No. Baby! Is this... are we turning the camera towards me, or are we dealing with the spider and Polo over there?
We're now turning the camera towards Mistral right now. You heard a voice. Are you gonna go towards it? Because you did distinctively hear, "Hey, this is Polo. Is anyone else out there?"
Can I sense how far away he is?
With thaumaturgy, it's difficult because his voice is magically raising its volume.
Delicious.
Uh-huh.
So you can't quite tell with accuracy.
Can I sense the direction it's coming from?
Yes, it's coming from your left.
Back
Oh, there
and
happens
to
to
the
be
left.
a window that's cracked open to my left here. I would like to...
Rage.
One day I'm gonna pull that out of my back pocket and you're all gonna be shocked.
Just take one level of barbarian and then you can do it.
Mr. DM, would you say he's roughly 120 feet away from me or within that range?
Yeah, I would argue that, yeah.
Great, I would like to point in that direction and cast message and be like, "Hey, Polo, I heard you. I hope this reaches you because I can't see you."
Yeah, that message definitely reaches Polo. So, Polo, you hear Mistral's voice in your head.
Alright.
And you are allowed to respond.
Yes.
Okay. So, well, she knows technically where I am, right?
Yes.
A direction.
Okay. So I basically tell her, all right, it's probably not a good idea to come and find me right now because whatever this thing is, it seems to have heard me as well. I'm trying to think of what would be the smartest move at the moment. Allow me to look at her stats for a second, see if there's anything of use.
Let me recall my memory of the moves that you do.
Yeah.
Ability. D&D Beyond.
Have you thought about using Unseen Servant to look for other members of the group?
That would have been a smart thing to do. But he can only go so far.
Well, at least to scout the area.
Question, Mr. DM. Polo saw the beam. Do I see the beam?
Roll me a perception check. And you still have a straight roll, no disadvantage, because you're still using your lights and dancing lights.
Perception, I have a 15.
You do see a column of white light in the distance.
Hey, Polo, do you see the column of white light in the distance?
I saw it before.
Were you heading in that direction?
Yes.
I believe should.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Shut up!
We didn't say anything, Eggman.
Okay.
You know you have invisibility, right?
Yeah, I know that. That's not gonna help me. I'm in a dark forest. Like there.
That. Yes. That.
We need to have more Mistral Polo scenes because this is great.
Oh man. Oh. So many things that I should have done, but I didn't. Anyways, Unseen Servant. I would like to. I say to Polo, I am going to send my Unseen Servant in your direction. Follow me. And then I am gonna go towards that light. And my Unseen Servant will be there for me to keep an eye on you and or help you escape if it attacks you.
Don't ask how, because that's a surprise.
It's not really a time for surprises, but all right.
All right. So with this coordinated plan, you both venture off from your own little ways towards the column of light. We're now going to move the camera away, and we're actually going to be focusing on both Atarax and Count Marcus Adamar.
Yeah, to get them entrance in.
Both of you wake up. Coincidentally,
Of course, how convenient.
Okay.
Coincidentally, you both have woken up right next to each other.
I pull my head out of the mud, and I'm like, spit out a clump of dirt. I'm like, what in the gods was that?
How you doing, brother?
How are we doing?
Did we take any damage from the fall?
You're asking me. Sorry.
Yeah. How are we looking?
Let's see. For Atarax, you take only 5 points of bludgeoning damage. You're fine.
Oh, yeah.
For Count Marcus, you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage. Nothing life-threatening. You're definitely pretty bruised up, but you're able to function and move without any actual problems.
You able to see in this dark?
Nope. I don't have dark vision.
Yeah, alright, I'll take care of it. And his greatsword actually lights up like a big old blue lightsaber.
So is that light? Like, what is that spell?
The sword, his greatsword is sharpened and actually has a light cantrip in it.
Oh, nifty.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so
Let me double check that, but I believe it is. It's greatsword of sharpness. Initiate in the sweet sword command word, and the blade will shed a bright light in a 10-foot radius. Yeah.
All right, awesome.
I got a lightsaber.
All right, awesome. So you are able to light up the area around you. We'll say that for the sake of balance, it's another 15-foot radius, just like all of the other light spells that we've been dealing with here.
Sure.
Dark forest, gnarled, huge-ass trees. Same as what everyone else is seeing.
Yep.
But then you see the muddy form of Atarax right below you.
Ah, jeez. Alright, get up, man. Come on. Alright.
Well,
One more thing. He, Marcus draws out a dagger, and he has another form of light, his cantrip, and he lights up a dagger and hands it off. So now you have 2 lights.
All right.
Well, I mean,
We also have green socks.
I pull out my dagger and I cast lights.
Oh, yeah, you got that cantrip?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Oh.
I can't see in the dark. I need to.
Alright, fair enough. Alright, we're good. Let's figure out where the fuck we are and where the ship is.
All right, as you guys look around, you see wrecked pieces of the ship, like planks and bent pieces of metal. You don't see the ship itself. That being said, though, I would like both of you to roll me perception checks.
Nice.
Let me dig out the carry dice. Let's dig out the carry dice for this one.
Darkest night.
What do you say? What was it? Perception.
12.
You said?
I got 12.
Hold on.
It's dark as shit.
9 plus perception. 9 plus 18, 17.
All right, 17. And for Atarax,
12.
what did you roll?
1, 2. Like a 12.
Okay. All right, so the both of you are able to see this, but for the sake of numbers, we'll say that Count Marcus actually sees this first. Count Marcus, as you scan the area, by pure happenstance, you just kind of focus your eyes in one direction, and you can actually see what looks like a bright white light. It is far off, and it seems to be just shooting straight up into the sky.
Alright, bright light straight ahead. Let's just get... It might be Is it what direction is it in relation to the breadcrumb trail of ship parts that we come across?
The breadcrumb, well, because for some reason I'm surprised that you are the first person to be asking this question in this session, but you realize that the breadcrumbs of wreckage actually seem to be pointing in the direction of the light.
Alright, let's... Yeah, to keep track of that light, I guess we just follow the breadcrumb trail of wreckage.
How high is the
come across the big...
How high is the canopy again?
It's pretty darn high. Like, imagine like the
canopy is too damn high. Sorry.
Like if you know the scene in Attack on Titan where it's the forest of big ass trees, the trees are that high, but imagine those trees as like twisted.
So not like the, Sequoia, Redwood, California there.
A little bit smaller than the Sequoia Redwoods, but it's very similar.
Well, I could try and fly up over the tree line and see if I could see anything, but plate mail's kind of a pain in the ass to fly in. That's like a last-ditch thing.
Let's save the flight. Let's save the fast movement for any sort of quick escape or quick defense we gotta mount. Slow and steady, especially if we're trying to look before we leap. You know what I'm saying?
So what are you both doing again?
Let's follow the wreckage to the light. Let's take ground.
I'm sorry?
Of course.
Yep, taking the ground. We're walking.
Taking the ground, walking.
Following.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll cast. I'm gonna cast Detect Good and Evil. It lasts 10 minutes. I'm gonna rock that on the walk, just in case.
All right. So far, you are able to detect countless little points of evil all around.
There's a lot of shit out here. A lot of little pips. Everything out here probably doesn't want it. They don't like us being here.
I didn't think so. All right, I'll fire up my beacon too.
I'm firing my
Marcus is gonna go Divine Sense to just activate his as well, just in case, just for two radars better than one.
All right.
So he's gonna go, Divine. He's gonna burn a Divine Sense. It's basically Detect Good and Evil, just same thing.
All right. You are detecting pretty much along the same vein, the same thing that Atarax is able to sense. Just countless little points of evil, or just countless little points of intent to do you harm, just surrounding you. You don't know what they are. You just know that they're there. And from what you can gather, they're not moving towards you, but they're not moving away from you. They're just kind of there. However, what kind of radius do you have with that spell?
30 foot. I have a 30-foot sphere for 10 minutes.
I got 60.
All right. So you can't. So that's pretty much all you're able to sense. Do you keep moving?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
You keep on moving towards the light. Count Marcus, I would like you to roll me 1d20.
Oh, shit. Okay. 2.
2?
2.
Do it.
I rolled a 2.
Oh.
2.
As you shine your lightsaber before you out in the air, you can actually hear. And as you as you jut your glowing blade forward, you can actually see what looks like swarms upon swarms of tiny spiders this time. And they seem to actually be backing away from you from the light, but they're not leaving you alone. Okay, now these are the smallest of like the 3 kinds of spiders that I've basically told you guys about. Imagine these guys as like the scarabs from the Mummy.
God, so just... Yeah. Alright, one foot in front of the other, slow movement.
Oh.
I'll scare them off, but let's not spook them too much.
As you move slowly, the scarabs, or the spiders that look like scarabs, the spiders are slowly keeping their distance from you, but they're not attacking yet. We're going to move the camera away from you both.
Okay.
And we are now going to focus on Eden.
Woo! Woo!
Back.
Kira, you still there?
Yes.
Okay.
Hi.
Kira, or Eden, you wake up. You're flat on your back.
Ow.
And you look
I immediately, with that thought, did I move the backpack with the orb and Axel to my stomach, or is it still on my back when I was falling?
Your pack is not there.
Oh, shit.
Fuck.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Lost all my crap, Kira.
No, I didn't. Technically, Jordan has it.
I have the bag of holding.
Never mind.
I don't accept the bag of holding, but
No, we established I do not have that anymore.
My bad.
is Eden got the
Sorry.
Pokemon?
It's been a hot minute.
Did Eden just lose the Pokemon?
Pretty much.
Eden, make a perception check.
Oh, shit.
Side
note, DM, did I have the bag of holding with me when I landed?
Yes.
Okay.
I got a 7.
Oh no.
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You don't see this. You don't see the sack around you.
Okay.
Dark as balls, you can't see the sack.
Actually, I have night vision.
Okay. I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something that has garnered a lot of hate for dungeon masters the world over.
Oh no.
But I promise you,
oh god,
there is a reason.
The DMs in this room I got your back. We got your shoulders.
For some reason, your dark vision isn't working.
Oh, that's some BS. Okay.
No. Let me explain. Something seems off. You look around and you realize that your dark vision should be working, but at the same time, the space around you just feels off, in a sense.
Oh, shit.
And while you are able to... While you're not able to have, like, dark vision, do you have any spells to, like, cause light in any way?
Nope.
That's a nope.
The only thing that technically could work is thaumaturgy if someone has a flame next to me, which no one's around.
Do you have a torch on you?
I don't have anything, so I can't see shit.
Oh no.
That's right, you only have what's on you.
Do you have the ability to go audible, kind of like how Polo did?
No.
Do you have any fire powers?
No, that's only Polo.
Oh no.
Which is funny because Polo's the blue one.
Yeah.
Nah, Eden sword and board. Well, 2 swords.
Yep.
Eden.
Racist. We going there today. We
in danger. Let's not go there today.
Eden, as you scour the area, while your dark vision doesn't seem to be actually working, the space around you slowly actually starts to come into focus. You actually can see the roots, you can see the ground, and like in a 5-foot radius you can see the trees. But it's very strange. You're pretty... Typically in the canon of Song of the Wilds, when someone goes into a dark enough area, their dark vision will automatically just kind of kick in, and you just have a natural instinct that, hey, my dark vision just turned on automatically. Like, you just have an innate instinct that that spell, that cantrip, just activated. You do not have that sense of any activation of dark vision. And yet, what you can see, it almost seems like the trees, the wood, basically everything around you is in black and white.
Well, yeah, that's what dark vision does.
But this isn't dark vision. This is what you're seeing.
Well, I mean, like, dark vision is already black and white.
Yeah, dark vision is naturally in shades of gray.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let me put it to you this way. With dark vision, it's really just your vision that puts everything in black and white.
Yep.
Let me explain it a little bit better. Eden, what you're seeing all around you, it's not just your vision that seems black and white. It seems like everything is black and white.
Okay. Yeah.
Like this is what I meant by things that felt a little off.
Oh, shit.
As you step around, you hear something behind you.
Rip.
You just hear, "Are you there?"
Oh, fuck!
Spooky ghost.
The ghost from your nightmares, man.
Okay, where the
Eat
hell?
it, Joe.
Where are we? Where are we?
Wait, I got a better one.
We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
That's horrible.
I really want to text those people whenever they like text me or call me, be like, "I don't drive, you fucks. Go away."
It's free real estate. Rishabakadu. I'm in my mom's car. Vroom vroom.
Get out me car.
Are you trying to play puppet over there, Carly?
No.
I sure hope it does.
Show me your hands.
Is your refrigerator running?
Okay,
Fine.
okay, we're done.
Fine.
We're done. We're
I was
done.
doing this.
So Eden, you hear that voice behind you, and it sounds pretty far off, but it's getting closer, and you hear it again. Is that you?
Run.
That's a very effective voice, actually.
I need that.
Can I
Not good for your throat, huh?
Everyone be quiet. Everyone be quiet. I need to hear Eden here. Eden, what are you doing?
Can I climb up the closest tree?
As you make your way towards the tree, you put your hand on it, and that's when you notice something. Typically, when someone like puts their hand on or messes with the bark of a tree, it sounds like the bark of a tree. Like it's kind of chippy, it's kind of like clunky. Here's the thing though. Eden, when your hand slapped on that tree ready to grip on it, it sounded different. The sound almost sounded muffled.
Oh, I don't like that.
Okay. Did the bark of the tree feel any different?
It doesn't feel any different, but the sound of you gripping the tree sounded muffled.
Can I check my ears real fast?
You rub your ears, you kind of put your fingers in your ears, they seem fine. Like perfectly fine.
Okay.
And as you do so, you hear the voice again. Is that you?
Does the voice sound familiar, like from the dreams?
Roll a history check.
Oh, buddy.
Okay.
By the way, this is appropriate. I got the soundtrack of Bloodborne playing with this scene right now.
Okay.
That would be a 14.
Okay.
It's the same voice from your nightmares.
Oh, shit!
Hey, finally some revelations. That's nice.
Awesome.
Book of Revelation. Goddamn.
As you do that history check, you instinctively turn around from the tree. Your hand is still on it, but you just kind of instinctively look back.
Yeah.
Your vision has focused a little bit better, and you can see just the vaguest outlines of other trees before you. And then just peeking out from the side of one of them, you see glowing white eyes.
Nope.
Don't like that.
Nope.
Come on, Greg.
I'm old Greg!
Swear to God, Jordan. Not now. No, Greg now.
I'm old Greg.
Okay.
You see the figure, like, kind of just peeking its eyes out, and you just see, like, a hand grip, like, the other side of the tree, and you hear it again, like, is that you?
Fuck.
So what are you doing? Because I'm telling you this right now, this shade figure is stepping out from behind the tree, and it is slowly, like, shambling towards you.
I'm gonna try and hide.
Well, it already sees you, doesn't it?
Yeah, but I can like attempt around a different tree.
So you're gonna try and run away from it to be able to hide? Okay. You do that, and as you try to make your way, your footing is very uneven and your progress is slow. And as you do so, this figure actually seems to be keeping pace with you. Like, it's slowly gaining on you, but whenever you stop, it seems to stop. And it's just kind of watching you. Gets a little bit closer, stops moving, and then you just hear its voice again. Is that you?
Okay. Fine, I stop and say, yeah, it's me. What do you want?
Oh, ballsy.
Right.
Yes.
Drop them
Fucking
nuts.
huevos.
You've been terrorizing me within my dreams. What the hell do you want?
Get spicy.
Oh shit!
Oh wow. Okay, I actually
But
didn't see.
with the threat though, I'm gonna have my one hand on a sword.
Oh, intimidation check. This bitch. Fuck him.
The shade now slowly walks out from behind a tree that you passed, and now it's just standing in the middle of the little clearing, just kind of looking at you. Its head's a little tilted. And then in a flash of movement, it is suddenly, like, rapidly right in front of you.
Do I have time to like draw the sword as soon as it like gets by me? Like it's close enough?
Roll a d20 for me.
Just a d20. Okay. That is a 15.
That is a 15. You are able to draw your sword in time. However, because it was a 15, it appears like before you, at the same time you pull your sword right out. You pull out your blade, and it just stops right there. And it looks at you. You can see its eyes a little bit better, and it's just these two circles of white light. And it's just kind of looking at you, tilting its head, almost kind of confused.
I asked you what you want. Yeah, no, that sentence made sense.
You're fine. You're fine.
Brain, no work.
The shade slowly lifts up a very twitchy hand. And it's just like, it's not pointing at you, but it is gesturing towards you as if reaching for something. And its eyes are just locked onto yours. And you just hear, just echoing from this figure, give it back.
What the shit?
What is it? What do I need to give back?
And again, the same voice. Searching so long. The creature now takes one step towards you.
I move back. Like I just take one step back.
Okay, it takes
that
one
way.
step towards you. You take one step back. Do you say anything else?
Okay. Brain work. What do I want to do? Who do you work for?
The shade tilts its head again, like in the other direction, as if thinking for a moment. It then slowly looks down at you, and it doesn't say anything, but it gestures. And it is gesturing towards your Greyblade badge.
Okay. Oh shit, what do I want to do now? What have you been searching for so long?
Searching for me.
Shit. Kira realizes this. I know what you're doing, Evan. I think I know. Who is me?
I have a crazy fan theory.
You're not there right now.
I know Carly has a crazy fan theory. Let me be specific.
So wait, what does Eden say?
Eden asked, who is me? Like, who are you specifically?
Now being directly addressed, like almost like what it's asking about is being directly addressed, you actually now see its behavior change. It actually takes a step away from you, and its hands, like, slowly, very twitchily, like, wrap around itself. And you just hear... Taken... Need... to be whole...
Are you one of the Greyblades that is comatose back in Tristram?
It tilts its head, looking confused again. And you just hear... Tristram... Never been...
Okay, never mind then.
Wandering... Don't know how long...
Tristram, I barely knew him.
You shut the fuck up.
And the serious scene was then died.
You're welcome.
Oh, that happens to my scenes all the time, Ian. I get you.
Yeah. Good. Okay. Okay. Where have you been to?
Foggy. Many places. Trying to find you.
Gonna be a shot in the dark. Are you connected to Phoenix? His face.
The shade looks up at you in a moment of realization.
Oh shit.
And as it steps closer to you, you can actually see features form on its face, which was normally just a massive shadow and white eyes. And you see the familiar face of Phoenix right before you.
Oh shit!
I knew it. I knew what you were doing.
Wow.
I just had to play the
Could've
guess game
seen
real
that
fast to
coming.
do that.
This is such a surprise.
I mean, kind of.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I kind of connected the dots like the first or second time the shade came into the dreams, but
I had a theory, and I was right.
The moment you've said that name, the moment that name was just uttered out into the universe, this shade's features seem to become more solid, still looking like they're made of black mist. But you see the familiar female form of your sister. She looks like, despite like her face being just completely pitch black, because again, not flesh, just black mist, you get the sense that she just seems just so weak, completely drained of any energy, and this is just a shell of her former self. After that, she slowly walks towards you, reaching out that twitchy hand again, and it rests on your shoulder. And you hear her speak. I've been searching for so long. Kira, you there?
Yeah, hang on. I'm doing a thing. You know what? Fuck it. I'm doing this on the fly.
We're doing it live!
We're doing it live! Little feathers, I've been looking for you everywhere.
Phoenix is still just looking so drained, but she is somehow able to muster just the weakest of smiles towards you. But then, as she like keeps her hand on your shoulder, she then looks over at her hand, and then just quickly like pulls it away from you and takes a couple steps back.
I put the sword away, first off.
Good choice.
Oh, no shit. He asked her what happened. Like, to her, I should say. Like, what's going on?
I can't remember. We were attacked. So much death. Then there was a flash of green. And then everything was just shadows. Can't feel anymore.
Do you remember the last place you were?
Gonna roll a quick history check.
You should have good history.
I'm sorry?
You should have good history.
That is a 3. Phoenix just looks up at you very sad and very shameful as she just continues to back away from you, hugging herself, just shaking her head.
Was the green a bright green or an emerald? Little feathers.
Don't difficult to remember. At that moment, you see her eyes just kind of like shoot up and look over to the side. And you follow her eyes, and you can see a beacon of white light in the distance.
A large beacon.
I'm sorry?
A large beacon.
Yeah.
Okay. If I try and grab her, would like my hand face through her?
You can certainly try.
I'm gonna try that.
Your hand goes right through her.
That's what I thought. Okay. I'm gonna immediately step in front of her and say, "Hey, I will find you. No matter how long it takes, I will find you."
You see her very slowly smile. And then she suddenly just kind of fades away. At that moment, you feel like what almost feels like a very hard sting on the side of your cheek. What am I hearing? What am I hearing? Was that like a quacking noise?
No, that was probably me going,
Yeah. You feel it once, just a very hard sting on the side of your face. And then almost immediately, you feel it again. All of a sudden, the space around you turns white.
Oh no.
And standing right above you is old Joe.
The fuck?
He was like, "Hey! Hey, wake up! Wake up! Come on, this is no time to be sleeping!
It is.
We found you buried underneath all these boxes. Are you okay?"
Wake the fuck up, samurai.
Why is it always
We've got a city to burn.
I guess I'll sit up.
Okay, you sit up. You have taken... You've taken 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow!
As you sit up, you feel... Your body feels heavier. And you look around, and that's when you see, like, all of your things are still there. And Axel has hopped out of the bag and is just, like, pawing at your chest. Like, "Are you okay?" The owlbear is out of his orb as well, and he's, like, climbing up on your back.
Do I see anyone else? Or is it just
You see Arios standing looking out the window while old Joe tends to you. Arios, I would like you to roll me a perception check.
Perception. 15. Oh, I'm sorry. Perception. 16.
All right. You see the familiar forms of Polo and Mistral coming towards the beacon.
Oh.
Davina,
Did it.
I would like you to roll me a perception check.
Alright, give me 1 second. I was like, I'm chill to just stay here. That's fine. I got a 6.
You actually do see the beacon of light, but as it turns out, you are the farthest from it.
Chill. Alright, am I able to tell which way it is?
You can, yes. You
Cool.
can see where it is. The only problem is that you are a far off distance from it.
I start flying towards it.
You start flying towards it. Okay. I would like you to roll me a dexterity check.
Okay. Dexterity. Don't fail me. I got an 11. I'm not using this anymore. You have failed me. I'm using my actual dice.
You're nice.
We still love you,
11.
sweetie.
I got an 11.
You got an 11. All right. You just barely made the DC.
Bitchin'. Alright. So do I make it to the beacon?
Yeah. It takes you a little bit because you're basically doing a canyon run while flying, except that it's a whole lot of trees, and you have your axe like held out in front of you, and you're flying like Thor with his hammer, except it's with an axe.
And I'm just slicing the trees as I go, just like yeah.
How are you slicing the trees, Carly?
Yeah.
Put that down in the chat, please.
Put that down in the chat.
NYA. Yeah.
Why does that remind me of Roger from American Dad when he was making that really annoying noise? Like, I will make this noise until you give me the money.
Yeah.
We need to make that into a GIF where Lulu's just chopping down trees as she flies, and the noise is just.
She cuts down a big tree. Anywho, Davina, you are somehow able to fly through all the trees, and you actually successfully make it to the beacon around the same time as Polo and Mistral.
I need to do more cardio.
You take 1 point of exhaustion.
I'm all bulk. I'm no.
Wait, really?
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Okay.
No, make it canon.
Constitution save.
But yes, Davina is like all bulk but no stamina.
That's why Arios is always the top.
Because he'd die otherwise.
Davina is thick with 3 C's.
Just like me.
Carly and I basically declared it canon that Davina has the same body type as Yasha from Critical Role. Just a womanly mass of just pure muscle.
Which actually is one of my fun fact for y'all. One of my most famous cosplays.
Nice. Oh, I loved you as Yasha.
I'm gonna do that for a convention when they come back, because everybody loved that.
Whenever that may be. So Davina, you start to get there at the same time. Also at that time, Polo. Oh wait, I already counted Polo. Count Marcus, Atarax, and Coco.
Oh, I saw the beacon?
You saw the beacon as well.
I don't even have to roll. Nice.
We're kind of doing this for the sake of expediency because we got to wrap this up soon. But don't worry, I have a plan.
Uh-oh.
I have a cunning plan.
It's a clever ruse.
It's never a good thing when the DM has a plan.
You would know, baby.
To get him a shirt that says "Beware the smiling DM."
You all are successfully able to make it back to the wreckage of your ship, Old Joe's ship, and you all see that the beacon, the bright column of white light, was this orb that's basically like a 1 million lumens flashlight that's just shooting right up into the sky. You all are together. What do you say to each other?
Where the fuck are we?
What happened? What the fuck? I am out for like, what, 5 seconds? And you fucking crashed the ship?
Coco, you don't get to talk. We spent like 2 hours fucking trying to lift your heavy ass body.
That wasn't Coco's fault.
I'm well aware.
That outpost was the only place with good Wi-Fi in the entire world.
What?
Wait, what is
the
Wi-Fi?
fuck is your frame made out of, Coco? Do you have titanium core in that damn skeleton? Is that some like fucking adamantine bullshit?
I'm just going to put it out there. Eden's not saying anything. He's trying to process things.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait,
Eden.
can we like see over like the forest at all, or are we like still under?
No, the ship is not that big.
Can I just want to, for fun, can I just roll a history check if I know where we are?
That wouldn't necessarily be a history check. That's like trying to recall past information about something. If you want to try to figure out where you are, we will consider this a... You know what? Whichever you have higher, perception or survival, roll that. Whichever of those two is higher.
I got 23.
I'm sorry?
A 23.
23. You do remember that this is still the forest that you passed over the first time when heading to Tristram, which is north of Acheron. So you know that you have to be somewhere in that forest, which means that you, in the grand scheme of things, you are basically at the midway point between Tristram and Acheron.
Hey Joe, what's the damage report?
Well, the good news is, the frame is sturdy enough, just needs to be patched up here and there. This ship can definitely take a hit. But unfortunately, the engine is bent up in so many other places, so I'm gonna have to get that working. I got all the tools to do it, but it's gonna take some time, so we're gonna be here for a while.
How long's a while? What gives an OBS assessment? How long do you think it's gonna take?
A couple hours.
Alright, fair enough. We might have to start guard.
I'm here while this is happening?
Yeah, everyone is here. You're all together.
I notice Eden is kind of quiet, and I walk over to him and I say, "Are you okay?"
Yes and no.
Did you pass out? Like everybody did?
Apparently, I'm assuming I passed out. But while I was out, he gives a smirk that kind of turns sorrowful, like almost like he's about to cry. My sister showed up in my dreams. That figure that has been plaguing me since I don't know for how long has been my sister.
Oh shit. Well, then, I guess. Is she a shade?
From how she appeared within the dream, yes. But she looked frail. She doesn't remember anything. All she said was that...
Who'd we lose?
Josh just turned off his camera.
Oh, Josh just turned off.
I just turned off my camera. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Good.
Suddenly the voice of God is like, oh no!
I broke my toys. Oops.
What have I done?
She said there was a flash of green, and then she couldn't feel anything.
Interesting. And I'm really sorry, this is kind of distasteful. I don't know much about shades. Aren't all shades dead?
She didn't seem like it. Like she recalled something. But who knows? If she's dead, then obviously I have to find her.
A soul.
I'll have to find her body either way.
Well, we'll find her, Eden. And for hope's sake, let's hope that our dreams aren't connected, because I keep seeing my dead husband.
Yeah, he was
He was a dick. You're right. But I hope that doesn't mean that she's dead also, is what I'm saying.
No, I understand. I'm just hoping. And I point to both I'm assuming Axel and the owlbear were still climbing on me.
By this time, they've actually kind of gotten away from you, and now they're just like pawing up to everyone and saying a hello, like, we missed you!
Aww. I pick up the owlbear.
The owlbear just like coos and like bumps his beak on Davina's nose. Like he missed you so much.
I'll teach you more Celestial later. And I put him back down.
I point to both technically gods and say, I'm wondering if they're connected to all of us.
I mean, she saw a flash of green. That's kind of a common occurrence with these.
Well,
two.
With one of them. But I'm hoping that our little friend here isn't, as Sterling said, was a malice god. I'm hoping he's kind.
What if he was trying to protect her?
If he was, then something had to get past the aura that we've been noticing anytime we're up against the other gods.
That's true. You should tell the others this, though. That might be important.
In due time right now. I'm still getting over the fact that I saw my sister.
That's understandable. I'm gonna go check on Arios, but let me know if you need anything.
Yep.
Yes, go check on your boy, because the last time you saw him, he was crying and clapping.
And I walk away.
I say behind the scenes, Eden's like asking for old Joe for more of that drink.
Oh.
Hey, Boo. You good? You doing okay?
He needs to process.
Yeah.
Drinking helps.
I go up to Arios. Hey, Boo. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
That's good. Last time I saw you, you were kind of having a time.
I mean, I have my hands back, but now...
What? Hold on, I need to know. Did you think you didn't have hands?
Oh. Maybe.
And you thought you could never play music again?
Speaking of which...
Well... yeah, but now... And he pulls out his jagged ass flute and is like, but now...
I take the flute and I look at it and I say, it's okay, I'll buy you a new, better one.
She can.
You can.
Sugar Mama Davina!
A part of me just wants Arios to go, but this one had special meaning.
I mean, I'll try to. Can I try to bend it back to like how?
I was gonna say. I mean, it does.
I'll try to bend it back.
You can certainly try, Davina. Roll me a strength check.
Okay.
Don't go too high.
I got a 17.
That's one bend fixed, but there's a second one.
Can I try again?
You can try again.
Okay.
It's a nat 20. It bends it off.
I got a 16.
You fixed it.
Yay! I fixed.
Might as well just buy him another one anyway as a backup, you know.
I might.
We've seen musicians. You got like most musicians got like 5 guitars and shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
Arios, accept the
Yeah.
fact that Davina is your sugar mama.
Yeah.
She is your Ara Ara.
Ada. Wait. Ahem. Ada.
Good.
Arios, roll me a Constitution check.
I'll be right back.
Ow! I just like pinched my nail.
Carly, have you heard my Ara yet?
No.
Oh, hold on.
I did a TikTok of it.
Hold on. Constitution.
Wait, hold on. Arios needs to roll Constitution.
18.
Your nose does not bleed.
Way to stand strong, Arius.
Off I go to stalk Liam's TikTok for 1 second.
It's a little lower down. It's the thumbnail is gonna be my face. So
By the
that's how
way,
you're gonna...
just to throw that out there, Polo, I would like you to roll me a perception check.
Oh, do I hear the ada? Is that what you're saying? Or, okay. Shoot, I forgot I closed my character sheet. I'm sorry. Let me fix that.
I'm sorry, did I end the session yet?
No, I guess I was so busy making a new character that I forgot I did that.
Wait, did you
You're
actually
just
think you were
assuming
gonna
you're gonna die. All right, you make your backup.
Yeah.
You're supposed to already have a backup.
I guess, man. I died.
I didn't realize we'd be up to like 40 episodes, so...
And hey, next episode is another Team Alpha.
Perception check.
Oh, shit.
Right? You said perception, right?
Yes.
17.
Who's ready for the bean voice that's going to kill my throat?
Nope.
The bean voice. We're
Nope.
ready
I
for
can't
the
find
bean.
it, Liam.
I'll link you later.
The $1 bean.
Okay. Polo. As everyone's just kind of reconnecting after their time, Polo, you're just kind of looking over the edge of the ship, and you see something coming through the trees.
Am I outside?
Everyone is.
Oh, okay.
You're all just kind of on the deck of the ship.
Sorry, I thought
Does
I
Atarax
was...
tonight have our Tech Good Evil still lit up?
Yes. And you see a mass of evil coming
Oh,
right
boy.
for you.
Oh, God. Yo, crew, hard contact coming in.
At that moment, the trees just before the clearing where the ship
happening.
crash landed just break and just split open.
Oh no.
And slowly walking towards you is the giant spider.
That's not good.
And he brought his family.
Oh no.
Pedagog.
And this thing's more like Shelob, but we're talking size of like Shadow of the Colossus.
It's like the Wild Wild West spider.
It's the Wild Wild West spider, except an actual spider.
Yeah.
And with that being said, we're gonna end the session right here.
I know.
I'm imagining like the scene from The Hobbit with all the spiders and the scene from Harry Potter with the spiders and from
Definitely Harry Potter.
the third one, like combined.
Yeah.
Like it's just like huge.
Well, neither Ertagog or Shelob are that big. That's the thing. I mean, they're big, but they're not like as big as Evan's describing. So
No, but like the whole family of spiders aspect.
Yeah.
That's what's in my head.
Okay, yeah, in terms of like family of spiders, we're talking Aragog's family here. But in terms of the spiders themselves, they look more like Shelob.
Ew.
So, with that being said, we're going to end it right there. And this is going to be like a double cliffhanger because not only am I going to take executive action here and say we're going to be taking a break next week because we've already done 2 episodes. We need a recovery day. But then next session is Team Alpha. So you got to wait 2 weeks at the
I don't even
least.
know where we were with Team Alpha.
Does that mean there's a certain someone coming back?
Oh.
Maybe.
Where was Team Alpha anyway? Like, what were they up to?
It's been a while. I'll have to rewatch the episode.
Yeah.
But guys, if you're watching this on Twitch, thank you so much for joining us here. We do apologize for the multitude of technical difficulties that we had and all the disconnections that we've had. But you know what? We were still able to pull it off. So thank you so much for watching us. As always, these episodes will be put up on YouTube. And stay tuned for announcements for when the next episode will be. And we will see you all later, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Good night.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right, let